Why is it that your ex seems to come back to you when you move on? Is this some sort of cosmic joke or something? Let's go ahead and get into this in this video. Hey there, it's Clay with modernlove.life. Today, of course, we're talking about why your ex comes back when you move on. When you want to actually get back together with them, it often seems like they're a no to it, they don't want to talk to you, they don't want to entertain this idea, they just want space, they just want to date someone else, they want, do anything else but get back together with you. But as soon as it seems like you move on emotionally, energetically, etc., from your history, your breakup, etc., suddenly, you get the message, you get the phone call, you just like bump into them or something like that. So what is this all about? Is this some sort of sick, twisted joke from the universe trying to, take that dagger and stab it into your heart or something? Like, when you want it, you can't have it, and when you don't want it, there it is. No, it's not intentionally set up that way by a cruel and sadistic universe. What's going on here is that when you actually do want to connect with your ex, when you actually do want to get back together with them, many times there's actually a lot of resistance that you're creating in an energetic level because you are focusing in on this relationship, you're focusing in on this person, you're focusing in on that, and sort of buried subconsciously into all of this focus and energy is the experience of not having them there. It's the experience of lack. It's the experience of not having the relationship, not having the love, not having the wholeness that you would imagine you might feel if you were in that relationship, not having the completeness that you imagine you might have if you had this whole relationship part of your life figured out. It's a matter of not having the joy that you think you would have in your life if you had this relationship. And so many times when we are focusing in on this, we're actually emphasizing the distance between us and what it is that we want. In this case, our partner, our ex. And so what you want to do is you want to take the focus off of them. Take the focus off of, and this is often really what happens when someone, moves on emotionally from the breakup, is they take the focus off of their ex, off of their partner, and they start to put it back on themselves. So many times people going through a breakup will focus in on their ex, they'll analyze what their ex is doing, they'll say, hey, why did you do that? Why are you posting photos with that person? Why did you follow that person on Instagram? Why are you in a new rebound relationship? Is the rebound relationship better than our relationship? Do you care more about them than me? Do you care more about me than them? Why are you still wearing that shirt that I gave you, that bracelet that I gave you, etc.? Is that a secret sign that you're trying to send me? People will analyze this stuff to death. They will. And when you're trying to create a relationship from that place, you're really only emphasizing on the separation. And when what you resist persists, it's going to continue to create more of that separation in your experience. And so what you want to do, again, is take the emphasis off of them, put it back on you, and work on allowing yourself to feel more wholeness, feel more completeness, feel more joy, feel more love in your life right now, even without anyone else in your life, okay? And when that happens, and this is often what happens when people just sort of naturally and organically move on from a breakup, they'll start to pull their attention back and they'll start to say, hey, screw you, I'm gonna live my life for me. I'm going to find joy in my own life. I'm going to feel whole and complete in my own life. And as they do that, they start to disconnect energetically from that separation. And when they start to disconnect energetically from that separation and they allow themselves to feel hope, allow themselves to feel joy and all these other great things that we talked about, that's when they actually become magnetic to those experiences. And when that happens, that's when you can actually pull love into your life. And that might take the form of, your ex coming back into your life. Or it might take the form of, someone else coming into your life suddenly at that point. I've definitely had this experience where I was going through my big breakup with my big ex, and I had let's just say a very difficult time finding a great relationship, because I was still emotionally processing everything that happened between the two of us. But it was only when I really, truly started to reclaim my own energy and reclaim my own hope and optimism for the future that, you know, actual like romantic prospects started to present themselves in my life. And not only that, but romantic prospects that were actually seemingly interested in me. The thing here is that this isn't some sort of like twisted cosmic thing or whatever. It's just, where's your attention at? If your attention is on the other person, like solely on the, I've worked with so many people and their attention is like solely on the other person. There's like nothing there on themselves. It's like totally just like empty, vacant, oblivious to what's going on there. And all of their attention is just on their ex, their partner. And like, yeah, when that happens, you're going to have a really rough time. You're going to have a really hard time. But when you start to pull your attention back to you and create joy and excitement and connection and wholeness and completeness and all these great things in your own life with or without someone there, you're going to start to broadcast more of that out there rather than broadcasting lack and, hey, I need validation from other people. You're going to broadcast, hey, I'm in love with life. Hey, I feel joy. Hey, I feel whole and complete the way that I am. And that's going to be much more magnetic and much more attractive to people around you rather than, you know, hey, I need you to make me feel whole and complete. I need you to make me feel good. I need you to make me feel loved, because without that, I'm nothing, right? So there's this whole big way of being dynamic that's different when your attention and focus is on your ex versus when your attention and focus is on you. By the way, if you're liking this video, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button for this video. It helps us share it on YouTube. And please make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get notified when we publish and upload new content. And also just help me out with my low self-esteem by dropping a comment down below that just says, hey, I like these videos, keep them up, Clay. Anyway, with that being said, you really want to just work on pulling your own focus back to you. This is all going to come down to you. Not necessarily what you say or what you do to win the other person over, but who you give yourself permission to be. The life you give yourself permission to live. You know, look at your life right now. Is it a life that you actually love and enjoy? Maybe it is, in which case, great, awesome. Then I'd ask you the next question is, can you give yourself permission to fully love and enjoy it? Or is it just like, well, you know, I just thought that this would be something that would make me happy, and, you know, maybe I have this career and I'm making a lot of money or something, but I'm not really fulfilled. Okay, I'm not telling you to quit your job or anything, but it's worth examining that. It's worth looking at that and seeing if you might potentially need to consider making some changes. I don't know. Maybe it makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But start to look at yourself. What is your experience of yourself? What is your experience of life? And how could you take that to the next level? What would it take to have a next level kind of life? What would it take to have a next level kind of experience of your own life emotionally? And start to work and focus on creating that for yourself, and you'll start to naturally pull your energy back from your ex or anything else that could be going on external to you, and you'll start to be pulling it back into you, and you'll start to be giving yourself permission to live your best life. And when that happens, you know, that's when you can step back and wait for a miracle, not wait, but expect a miracle to show up in your life, because that's when a lot of interesting things can really start to happen. Anyway, if you like this video, once again, hit that thumbs up button for the old YouTube algorithm, and please also make sure you check out this 8-hour subliminal recording to listen to while you're sleeping. It'll start to reprogram you to bring your attention back to yourself and to allow yourself to live your best life. Anyway, try it out tonight, try it out for the next month, and let me know what you think in the comments. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.